Yes, boys, hope we're doing well. More of a raw one today. It is Sunday, the 1st of June, I believe. 13 days out from the photo shoot. Usually, I would have some sort of script for these videos just because I want to be able to, convey like a decent message to you guys so I'm not completely wasting your time. But today, I'm just going to go in completely raw. This month has been just mental. Absolutely mental. In so many ways, and I think I'm going to unpack that in this video. I'm honestly just going to take this video as like a journal entry. Got back from the client meetup last night at about 9 p.m. Went for a shower and just passed out. So haven't really had time to decompress and really understand what we did and how big it was for the business, because it was such a good time. It was such a good time. Firstly, me and James executed it to perfection. Everything we needed out of that, we got. So all the content, all the relationships built with the clients, a great time for the clients as well, and a great time for us too. It was very reassuring that we're on the right journey. It gave us a lot of clarity and direction. It gave us a lot of authority within our clients as well, which is obviously important for a service-based business. And yeah, it was just an unbelievable day. But yeah, I want to unpack this kind of whole month, really. It's been a crazy month. It's been probably one of the months that I'm going to look back on and be very grateful that it happened, because so much growth has happened, and I can only be thankful for that. I can really only be thankful for that. So, work has been through the roof. Both, Wine Drops and Platinum, managing to scale both really well this month. Firstly, for Wine Drops, the creative team are performing really well, which I'm very happy about. I put a lot of time and effort and passion into that creative team, and I kind of treat it as my baby because I've had to nurture it from the bottom, like Platinum as well. Platinum is my other baby, basically. So I've got two babies at the moment. Platinum obviously being my main baby, my main bang. So yeah, I've just been nurturing both, and we had a pretty rough patch with Wine Drops at the start of the year, mainly driven by poor creative performance, which falls under me. So to come out the other end and have lots of wins over the last month has been unbelievable. Worked my arse off for that. And, in conjunction with that, Platinum's been doing unbelievably well as well. Signed 3 clients this month. Had the client meetup, which obviously went really well, as I said. And, yeah, but I'm just on this path at the moment, which has so much momentum and fulfillment. I can only be just super grateful about it. And it's a massive privilege to be in this situation. Because, not everyone can say that they even have the opportunity to do these things. Take the client meetup, for example. Me and James invited, we invited all our clients, but, only a fraction of them could come. But, yeah, the fact that people from all over the UK, all the way up north, all the way down south, all the way over in the west, like, people from all over the UK came to, be with us and be with the team and like network with the team, mingle with the team. And yeah, what a privilege. What an absolute privilege to be able to do that and bring all those people together. A lot of our clients, of which, may not necessarily have those people around them, have that circle around them that they want to allow the progression that they want in life. And the fact that we can offer that to them alone just makes it so worth it. Because I know how it feels like, not necessarily breaking away from a friendship group, but kind of understanding that maybe the people in your friendship group don't necessarily have the same goals as you. They're aligned to you as a human being, but not necessarily aligned to you in terms of your goals, and that can be quite damaging, especially if you've got a growth mindset and you want to, progress in life. So it's important to have those people around you. But yeah, the client meetup went so well. We started off at a pizza bar in Oxford. Obviously, we had Cam, the videographer, there as well. So shout out to him because he's definitely got a lot of great content. So yeah, we started off at the pizza bar, ordered loads of pizzas. Obviously, me and James couldn't eat any because we're in a pretty aggressive cut. But I think the clients respected that. You know, obviously, me and James are preaching, leading from the front. And I think that showed us doing that quite well. You know, as soon as all the pizzas came out, we got our chicken and potatoes or whatever we were eating at the time. We got that out and started eating that instead. But, you know, at the moment, the main goal is the shoot, so can't be blowing over calories too much. So yeah, we started off at the pizza bar, had the food. Me and James did like a little like speech, like a light-hearted talk, kind of about breaking through fear, breaking outside of your comfort zone, you know, really getting comfortable in that zone of discomfort. And I think a lot of boys took a lot from that as well. I could see their faces light up when we were talking about it. You know, talking about, you know, how fear is a mile wide and an inch thick, and you only realise that when you step into it, when you step into that abyss and realise, oh wait, you can actually touch the floor and you can actually survive and thrive. So yeah, we started off at the pizza bar, which was great. Then we went to a private gym session too. Obviously, the pizza bar was also a private session. You know, we invested a lot of money into this meetup, sorry. But we thought it was worth it. It definitely was worth it and will pay its dividends as well. Will pay its dividends in so many different ways. You know, client retention, client sign-ons, authority in our niche, content, you know, relationships with the videographer, etc., etc. Like, so good. So good and so worth it and so fulfilling for both James and I, and also fulfilling for the boys as well. You know, they're all super happy with how it went. And yeah, so after the pizza bar, we went to a gym and got a private gym session in. We ran through some exercises that some of the clients may struggle with slightly. Obviously, we know that because we run all the form analysis for all the clients. So we know exactly what the clients are good at, what they're not good at. And it was just great being able to show them in person kind of the little like cues and stuff which might be hard to show over a video. So yeah, that was great. Got lots of photos, got lots of videos, got tons of content, tons of testimonials. So it's going to do absolute bits for client intake and just general acquisition. But yeah, so that was probably the main kind of highlight of the month, and that was yesterday, just to finish the month on an absolute high. But yeah, like so many other things I don't necessarily want to talk about, but yeah, huge moves in just my general professional life, so I'm super happy about that, and they're all going to come into fruition very soon, so you're going to know about them anyway. And doing all this in the most aggressive, like, physical feat that I'm trying to achieve right now in this cut. You know, rest day. So yesterday I was on 1.5k calories for a rest day. So doing all that on rest day calories was just absolutely outrageous. But I think that goes to show and kind of proves to myself what sort of person I am, and proves to myself that I can, you know, have that sort of level of discipline. Like when 15 hot, like piping hot pizzas come out, like that you paid for, all of them, and you're there cutting them for your clients, and you can't eat any of them, and you've been starving for 4 months because you're in the most aggressive cut of your life, that will show you what sort of person you are, and if you can hold your discipline. But yeah, me and James managed to, thankfully. That was like the last hurdle before the shoot. So yeah, we managed to hold ourselves there, which was good. But yeah, in over 1,000 calorie deficit from my maintenance now on rest days. You can literally hear my stomach rumbling as we speak, and it's only 6:30 maybe. Sacred hour, boys. Come on, sacred hour. So yeah, doing all this in this cut just made the whole month so much harder. You know, having to go network, you know, work 60-hour weeks, smash the gym, be on calls all day, lead teams, coach clients, have their welfare in my hands, all trying to do that to the best of my ability in this deficit. It's just been absolutely outrageously hard. But it's taught me so much about myself. So I'm really happy with that one, honestly. And yeah, like I said, this month has taught me so much about myself. Like, it's taught me that I can perform under pressure. It's taught me that I can be disciplined for a really long time. And if I have that goal, I have that North Star set in place, I can achieve it. Obviously, we've got, a couple of weeks left until the shoot. So it's not over yet. Very almost over. So then we can eat after. Yeah, Mob's in a couple of weeks. James is flying today, actually. I fly in a week. Then we have the shoot a week after I get there. Then after that, we're eating. We're celebrating. The last 4 months has been so hard. So hard. Having to stop going to social occasions. I would say I'm quite a sociable guy. Like I also have a level of introversy. Is that even a word? I'm a little bit of an introvert as well as an extrovert. I think I'm a bit of a mix of both. So I do enjoy socializing. So cutting that out and saying no to date night as well. That's something I really, really, really treasure is date night with Molly. And I haven't really been able to do that over the past couple of months. We did have dates maybe 2 months into the cut, and then they obviously had to go just because I needed, volume. I needed the quality protein, and I couldn't go too far over my fats, so it was quite hard to go out and actually enjoy myself. So we just decided to cut it until after the shoot. So that's been hard. Big mood swings as well in this shoot. Molly's been an absolute fucking gem. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without her. Crazy. Like, she just looked after me so well. Like, even when I had the operation on my eyes, like, she completely looked after me, tracked all my food, made all my food, looked after me, made me coffees, made me water, made sure I was doing my eye drops, like, looked after me to the absolute end of the operation. Sorry, my mind is everywhere right now, guys. I can't lie. So yeah, I've lost my train of thought. Hold on. So yeah, can't socialise. Well, haven't been socialising. Not because I necessarily can't. Like, I could just go out and not drink or, not do anything. But I just generally do not want to. My ability to socialise right now is like on the floor. Yesterday at the shoot, my social battery got absolutely drained. And me and James were chatting after. We were saying like, yeah, we have no energy to do anything right now. Hence why I just passed out last night. Woke up at like about 5:30 this morning, which is quite nice. But yeah, social battery's on the floor, so don't really want to do much in terms of socialising. And that sucks because I do enjoy socialising. So, when Molly says like, oh, do you want to come out with like X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, don't really want to. Or like my housemates are like, oh, do you want to come for a beer? And I could just go and have a Coke Zero, but I just genuinely just do not have the energy to do it. And it would just drain me and make me feel like absolute shit. So yeah, it's been quite a lonely experience the last 4 months in terms of this cut. Dragging myself into these deep waters to see how far I can push it, and along with that, it's just quite a lonely experience. Like, there's people around you, but you just feel like quite alone. So that's been hard. Yeah, and it's like not being able to make Molly food or do things for Molly. I'm a giver. I'm a provider. I enjoy doing acts of kindness and acts of love for Molly. I haven't really been able to do those either because a lot of those include calories, a lot of those include making food, a lot of those include a lot of energy. So I haven't really been able to do that. So that's been tough. Cravings at the moment being absolutely through the roof. Like, one of my housemates had a pizza last night, and I can see the box over there, and like in the back of my mind, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, I'm recording this, but I'm thinking about that. It's just crazy. This cut has been absolutely mental, but it's taught me so much about myself. So much harder than I thought I was. Which is good. It's very reassuring, very validating, and it's made me feel very good. And it's not even over yet as well. So I'm in the best shape of my life right now. I feel pretty rubbish, but I'm in the best shape of my life right now. My mental state is so sharp. I'm 85 days sober. So saying sober is weird because I wasn't a drunk beforehand, but I'm at 85 days into sobriety. But yeah, boys, this month has been absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. I'm going to remember this month for a while. Next month's going to be even more mental, probably. Obviously, in Mobs for a couple of weeks. Lots of networking opportunities there. Going to get smashed, obviously, the photo shoot, which is going to be one of the biggest moments of the year for me and James. So we're really excited for that. Then, obviously, for the last week that I'm there, we can enjoy the time there. Maybe have a couple of drinks, maybe not. I don't know. I think we'll just see how we feel. I'm not sure if we're going to drink or not. I'm quite enjoying not drinking, but a spicy marg would go down very well, very well. So yeah, got that, and then back for a few weeks. Then we're going Greece. Well, I'm going Greece with some of the boys here in Bristol. Then back for a few weeks, and then we're going to go to Champagne with my family, which is going to be a great reset. I'm going to take that off, I think. Going to take a few days off there. But in between now and then, it's just full throttle. Like, life momentum right now is absolutely through the roof. I'm feeling unbelievably good. Waking up at 5:30 every morning. Momentum is through the roof. I'm waking up before my alarms. Weight still flying down for the shoot. Signing loads of clients at Platinum, which is sick. Wine Drops is growing nicely, which is sick. Yeah, just life is fucking crazy at the moment, boys. I can't lie. And it's kind of all happening in private as well. Like, not many people know what's going on right now, which is quite nice. It's quite nice. It is nice to move in silence, because when everyone knows all your business, there's nothing that you can really have over anyone, which sounds pretty like cutthroat and pretty sour to say, but that's just life. So yeah, boys, I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet. Hope you're doing well. Step out your comfort zone, step into fear, and I'll see you soon.